This segment is sponsored by Visit Harford. The countdown to summer is on, and Harford County has something for everyone. Whether you're looking for activities on the water or the perfect snack to cool down on a hot day, joining us today to tell us about everything Harford County has to offer this summer are Hal Ashman from Ultimate Water Sports, Sharon Castronova from Sharon Snowballs, and Megan Hallett with Visit Harford. Welcome.
Good morning.
I was telling them I'm a Harford County resident, so I'm very excited that you all are here because I love living up there. There's always so much to do. Megan, why is Harford County like an ideal place to go, even for just like a little weekend getaway?
Yeah, Harford County is truly the perfect weekend getaway, especially in the summertime. We have so much to offer for everyone in the family, so whether or not you want to go for a nice hike in any of our parks or do some shopping at our main streets, which we know so many people love, and then the waterfront dining, all you have to do is download your digital passport when you come to Harford County, check into all these stops and all of our trails along the way, and make it a trip that you won't forget, but make sure you come back because you definitely have so much to do in more than just a weekend.
A lot to see, a lot to do.
Absolutely.
If you want to get on the water with friends and family, Hal, this has got to be a really busy time for you coming up in the summer, right?
It is.
What can we do on the water in Harford County?
So the most popular activities that we host in our Harford County location are paddleboarding and kayaking, and it's primarily because we've got some of the most beautiful and cleanest water on the Chesapeake Bay right in Harford County. We're located on the Gunpowder Rivers, which are the only freshwater source for the Chesapeake Bay. Oh. So no jellyfish, incredibly clean, swimmable water, and probably the best paddling you'll see for a couple of 100 miles.
I learn something new every day. I did not know that about Harford County. So you're getting out on the water, and then Sharon, we all got to have a good snack afterwards. You know I'm a fan of Sharon Snowballs.
Yeah, thank you.
But it's kind of an experience we can have, right?
It is. We have many snowball stands in Harford County. I happen to have 3 of them. One in Bel Air, one in Forest Hill, and one at Cedar Lane Regional Park, where we have lacrosse and soccer tournaments. But it's a very big thing up there. So it's a great
Why
place
are
to visit.
snowballs so popular, you think? Besides being delicious.
I think they're just cold and the ice, and we have some really great flavors. We have hundreds of flavors and combinations, and it just has become a place to go.
And Sharon put a little marshmallow in there. You can put it in the middle.
That's
on the top, you can tell I've had a few of them. Are you going to make one for us? What do you got here?
Absolutely.
Can you go ahead and make one for us?
Yes, this is a little noisy. This is not my normal machine because the normal machine has a block shaver and it weighs about 200 pounds. So I couldn't bring it. Wait,
look at that.
I need to put a glove on. Sorry. I guess no one's going to eat this one, but.
And Megan, there's like a snowball trail in Harford County.
There is, yep, and actually Harford County is the only one that has its very own snowball trail. So when you download your digital passport, you can go and stop at all 17 stops and check in, get some prizes.
What flavor is that, Sharon?
This is egg custard, which is our #1 flavor. I always laugh and say I could have a snowball stand called egg custard with marshmallow, and I would do just fine. That'd be my only flavor.
I don't think I've ever tried the egg custard
It's
one.
my personal favorite.
#1 flavor.
Oh, there's the marshmallow.
There's the
All of the
marshmallow.
marshmallow.
It's I custom blend this every day.
Oh, it's so
So
good.
we're just putting this on top, but people put a bottom middle on top, middle top, and
It's perfect.
I know. While Sharon's finishing that, Hal, when it comes to planning our trips, what do we need to know in terms of reserving? Do we need to reserve paddleboards, reserve kayaks? How does it work?
So if you're just coming up individually, you're welcome to just come on up and show up. Or walk in, and that's fine. If you've got groups, we host lots and lots of corporate groups. We do a lot of corporate parties. We have tons of youth groups coming up out of DC. That's always the right time to make a reservation in advance. Our summer is short, as you know. So, if you're looking for a weekend, you definitely want a reservation. Weekdays, probably a good idea to do the same. But regardless of your group size, come on up and check out our beautiful waterfront.
I mean, it's all right there. It's perfect. Megan, where can people go to learn about the snowball trail, to learn about Ultimate Water Sports, everything Harford County has to offer?
Yep, so if you head to visitharford.com or any of our social media platforms, you can get all of the updated information. We have the full events calendar for everything going on in Harford County, all of our thematic trails, information about our parks, updates on our blog on what there is to see and do. So check out visitharford.com.
And I saw there's like an art trail too.
Mural
recently.
trail,
Right,
yeah.
mural trail.
All of our public art throughout the county. It's beautiful as you're walking. You can, take a quick shot of it, check in, and so much to do.
Can I try the egg custard?
you sure
Sharon?
can. And if you want the ultimate Baltimore, you put Old Bay on top.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that is the Baltimore Snowball
have
coming up to Harford County. And there's 17 places in our county that you can
All right,
get
I'm ordering
one.
that next time. I never knew to order that custard, but Megan was singing its praises. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you for having us.
So much incredible things to do in Harford County. For help planning your summer weekend getaway, head to visitharford.com. That's where you'll find a full list of events and attractions coming to Harford County this summer.